it's such a lovely place to come always, and this festival is a sort of home. I have a lot of friends here, but I know there will always be an incredible audience. And the films are always a revelation, but the audience is really what brings me back because it's so lively. This is really a cinema town, I think. I've watched no movies because I'm going so quickly. I leave tomorrow and I'm very sad because I hear that the films in the competition this year are really interesting. But no, I've seen none, I'm afraid. You know, I'm actually trying not to direct. I'm very interested in producing, which I've done for many years and enjoy very much. And I have a certain interest in performance, but I'm trying not to direct myself. The first thing really, even before the screenplay, if there is a screenplay, is the conversation with the filmmaker. And very often that's the first thing for a long time. I mean, I might be developing something with someone that goes on for years, and then slowly something gets written. I have thoughts, yes, but they're too embryonic to share with you, but I do have some thoughts, yes. I don't know that fashion really plays a role in my life. I am very fortunate to be able to wear the clothes by great friends of mine, like Virginie Veillard of Chanel and Haida Ackerman and Phoebe Philo. They're friends, and fortunately they make great clothes and they let me wear them. And it's a way of, you know, dealing with being a shy person in public. It's a nice thing to feel in conversation with your friend when you're in front of a camera or on a stage. It's a nice feeling. Oh, what a question. I suppose I made a film 30 years ago called Orlando, which is about an immortal spirit who starts life as a young English nobleman. I think that was a very transformative experience for me, partly because this idea of a spirit living on and transformation being a very easy thing is something that I really, really cherish in my life. I love change. I know that it's what we have, and so I embrace it when I can. I'm not a believer in advice, really. But I would encourage young artists to do whatever they need to do to protect their voice and to value it and to make sure they are able to be really relaxed with it and not to put themselves in situations where it gets snuffed out. And very often, as in my case, that means stay with your friends, work with your friends, work with people who make you feel you can really tell the truth and that you're really wanted there. Well, that film was magical. We shot it entirely at night in Tangier, and yeah, it was absolutely magical. And that was the first time I came to Morocco. I love that film. I love Jim Jarmusch. And that film's a very tender one. It feels to me, you know, I'm a Scottish person, and this feeling of the country belonging to the people is very precious to me. It's the way I feel is really distinct about Scotland. Scotland is very owned by the people, and my sense is that that's the case here. My sense is that Moroccans really own this place, and I don't know. It's very facile to say the people, but my experience of Moroccan people has just makes me feel at home, makes me feel like I'm in Scotland. The food, delicious. absolutely delicious. For the women of Morocco, sisterhood. You know, it's all possible. We rule the world. Everybody knows it, including people who do not identify as women. But those who identify as women, it's our universe.